Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here, Tank12, having to call me, I don't really care. Welcome back to World of Tanks. This time it's the YouTube channel and it's the next quarter. And I just wanted to talk about the health of the channel, and I wanted to talk about what has been happening the last 1 month, especially because the last month has been pretty crazy for myself on this channel. I never had the growth that I had in the last month. And I also wanted to talk about viewer participation, the votes and the surveys I've been putting out, and my kind of modus operandi, how I work, how everything is working behind the scenes, and I just wanted to give a little bit of a feedback to the viewers, what it's been like the last month, especially on producing videos. The last time I did this probably was in June, July, or August. I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to make it too long, but I want to get a bit into certain topics. So let's take a look at my videos that I've released. Now, the last month I've released probably the most videos for a month in my YouTube career and in my World of Tanks career as well. And I don't want to spam you guys to death. That is not my objective. But there's a lot of information. There are a lot of deals going on and everything. And I know it's a bit of a hypocritical stance from me because I do tend to be hypercritical of wargaming. But at the same time, I am promoting the deals and I'm making videos on the advent calendar and everything, basically generating clicks and views for wargaming for them to sell these tanks. But I've made a video on that with this hypocrisy and my I think I can find it real fast. My stance on why I think I still have to I have to, oh yeah, here, the responsibility of a content creator, because of some things that wargaming did at that time, just about 3 months ago. And I want to inform you guys on what kind of vehicles you buy, or if you're interested in purchasing them. Most of the time players will be buying them either way, even if they like wargaming or if they don't. A lot of people will be buying it because they enjoy the game, and that is, I think, still the job for me, is to give you guys insight and information on the vehicle and not to tell you guys that you're not allowed to invest any money into the game, obviously. Now, if I don't want to spend any money on World of Tanks, that is my incentive, and it doesn't have to do anything with other players. It's because I do not want to support wargaming because I don't like their current stances. But if you want to support wargaming and you want to buy things and you want to get tanks because you enjoy the game, that is totally fine. Like, I don't want to be the one that is telling you what to do and what not to do. That's definitely not my position. No one can tell you that. That's your own decision, right? So I inform you guys so that you are informed on vehicles. I try my best. I'm not always right, and I can just give you my subjective view on tanks and giving you the best option to see what fits you the most, because I spend a lot of money on this game, and if you want to play this game, you should definitely not spend like so much money. And if you are interested in several tanks and you only have like one to choose, I think it's important that you have a lot of information. And definitely it's not the right idea to say anything in the regards of, oh yeah, you're not allowed to do that, because that's not my place, that's nobody's place. If you want to buy something, go ahead. It's your incentive, right? So let's talk about the last month. I had about 8,267 views more than on regular. That's about 11,067 views in the last 28 days. Now, to put that into perspective, I have on my channel in total about 220,000 views, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I have to check that. But yeah, that's already pretty crazy, right? 11,000 views in a month, that is something that I have never achieved prior, and that's because I kind of uploaded daily, and I even more sometimes because of the daily deals and everything. I really enjoyed the viewer participation. I've gained quite a few subs, so thank you for everyone who has subscribed. Just want to put that out there. Maybe I don't say it enough, but it's been a blast. And you can see my reach so far, like the impressions, like there have been 180% more impressions, like 85,992 impressions. That is like how often my thumbnail has been shown to viewers. You can see all the statistics, like which videos have gotten the most kind of research and search on YouTube and on Google. And you can see most of it is from Google search. Because none of you are psychopaths and are using Internet Explorer or something like that. But some of you are using Bing. So yeah, Bing, guys, please change. I cannot tell you what to buy, but you please change from Bing over to Google. I'm not sure. Maybe Bing is all right. Then you can see the uploads and everything, and the videos that have gotten like the most views in the amount of time. And that's all very important. I think all of these characteristics are super interesting. Now, I'm not trying to play the algorithm, but obviously for me, I've been doing this YouTube channel for about 10 years now as well. It's obviously also a motivation to see when people really enjoy the content, and the feedback is generally very positive. The only thing that has gone down by quite a lot is the view time, which makes sense because my videos have gone down in length, because these daily deals I will not rant on about for 5 minutes or 10 to talk about a daily deal. But I still think it's quite interesting. So 6,470 unique viewers checking into the channel. Obviously not everyone has subscribed. I've gained about 62 subscribers in the last 28 days. But you know, I'm still thankful for everyone who subscribes. I'm not one of those guys that is running around and, you know, is begging for people to subscribe, because I think if you like my content, you will subscribe. If you don't, well, you don't have to subscribe. Nobody is forced to do anything, right? You can see about 81% of the player base or the viewer base is not subscribed to the channel. 20% about is subscribed. You know, it's all fair and dandy. Majority of you guys are from the United States. Then also 5% from the Czech Republic, and also 5% from Poland. That is quite interesting. So World of Tanks is quite famous over there, quite well liked. Then I wanted to go over one last point, and that is I've been really happy about the comments. I read every single comment. It doesn't matter from who it is. I will read every single comment. I will not respond to every single comment, as you can see right here. There has been over a year in some instances. But I will try to respond to as many comments as I can. One final thing that I wanted to check as well was the surveys, and I know this video will probably not be viewed a lot by a lot of viewers, but I've really enjoyed the surveys here. I just kind of spammed them because it's been so much fun to get your idea on what is a good tank or what is good in World of Tanks, and I think it's really important to get feedback because I myself think that this game has still a lot of potential, and this game still can become better if they manage to turn some fundamental things around. And I think that's why it's important that they are kind of listening to the ground to hear what players are interested in and what they deem to be important. Because I know a lot of ideas from the player base probably is a bit crazy sometimes. I think if you would give your the ideas and everything, like the control to the player base, we would have everything for free. And that wouldn't work. But some ideas like basic things, the return of weak spots, balancing out some vehicles that are extremely good, making some maps a bit different, changing certain things around, decreasing the cost for researching or buying vehicles. Those kind of ideas, I think they really have to listen, because I think there's a consensus among players, new and old, that there are some very fundamental issues with the game, and at certain points, at certain tiers, that this game is not a lot of fun. And I think that is really important, that we have a bit of an idea what the player base wants. And I think this is a great tool for me to also hear what you guys think of the channel, what you guys think of my ideas. So I'm gonna keep on being active on the community tab. So if you're interested, you want to get in touch somehow, use the community tab or write a comment. I will read it definitely, and I hope you guys have a little bit of an insight. Just one thing, real fast. I do not make any money out of this this YouTube channel. This is a really important thing. I'm gonna show this off real fast. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, but I'm just gonna do it. I need to have 1,000 subscribers and I need to have a view time of 4,000 hours in a year. Now the thing is, if you have any kind of ads on YouTube, it's not coming from me. I am going to be as transparent as I can be, and I'm going to show off everything. When I start to become kind of AdSense boy and start putting ads on, I will be transparent. So if you have any ads, it's not coming from me, it's coming from YouTube. So just saying that, just pointing that out. But either way, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, peace out.